Bonjour.
Bonjour et bonsoir. Je m'appelle Andrea.
Je m'appelle Nanette.
Oui. We are calling to you. Coming
to you.
We are talking to you from beautiful downtown Paris. Oui, oui. What should we talk about? Let me tell you about this unusual hotel we're staying in.
Oh, that's a nice.
Which I think I've mentioned before, that the rooms are small and shaped like not hexagons, trapezoids. But for some reason, after 5 or 7 in the evening, the elevator no longer works.
It has to take a rest.
It has to take a rest. So, if you have trouble walking, like some of us do, mostly
Your
me.
problem.
You
well,
might
I have
not
a little
want to
trouble
stay
walking up to the 5th floor. Okay?
Yeah, she's on the 5th floor and I'm on the 3rd. I said that last time, didn't I? About how I ordered the rooms at the same time, but for some reason, I got the 3rd floor and she got the 5th floor.
Yeah, I got a bunch of loud kids next to me.
She's got kids next to her.
And you gotta go up the hallways this tight, going up the steps. You're like squeeze up the step. Well,
yeah, you best not be fat here because.
Yeah.
Although I'll tell you something, on the way here, the seats were huge. Mm-hmm. They were big. There was so much room on the train.
Germans like their beer, so they gotta make sure they got room for the beer belly.
There was not only room, there was tons of room for my legs too. Plus, there's a little thing that swings down for you to put your feet on, a foot rest, and you can lean your chair back. And there's a little food tray that comes out, and you might see a waitress. But if not, there's a little place to go to and order yourself a beverage of your choice.
A beverage or food. It's the food cart.
Well, there might be food too. I don't know. Anyway, what do we want to talk about today?
Oui.
I woke up way before 7 and thought it was 7. And my husband and I went down and had breakfast in Sub-Basement 2.
I don't have these issues.
What issues?
Waking up way before 7.
Yeah, I thought it was 7. Anyway, it's nice down there. I might take some video tomorrow to put into my compilation video that I make later.
It's a quaint, cute little eating room.
It's like Yellowstone, and it's like curved like this.
Like an old European kind of.
Because we're in old Europe. It's like there was these 2 guys down there, very nice gentlemen, older gentlemen from northern Florida, and they kept calling each other brother, and they were in fact brothers, but the one guy said maybe this is a fallout shelter. I don't know if it is or not, because he didn't really know some other stuff so that he was talking about. Like, he had just discovered.
He didn't know very much.
No, I mean, he seemed okay, but like, he had just discovered some things from history that I've known since I was a kid, and the guy was like 70 maybe, so I don't know.
He may have learned it and forgot it.
And now he might be
Absolutely.
rediscovering it. I mean, I rediscover things all the time. That's why I can rewatch television shows a lot. I have some memory issues.
So you're like a child. As a child.
No, children can remember more than that. Oh, you mean I'm back as a child?
Kind of, yeah.
Good, because I didn't really have that much fun as a child, so that's why I like to buy toys.
Redo the childhood.
Do-over. That's another story. Anyway, so what did we do today? Oh, so we had breakfast, and then Bob and I came back up here, and I was trying to upload the video, which you may have seen by now, probably. You probably won't see this video. Today, we're recording today, what's today? Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
We're recording today on Thursday. You may not see this till Friday or Saturday, because it took like 16 hours to upload that. I'm not exaggerating. To upload that video that we made yesterday, that we made on Wednesday, here, 6 hours ahead of the East Coast.
So now she understands like what it was like when I was in Germany.
The
you would be like, why haven't you done that yet?
Listen, I have a new level of appreciation for
American internet.
People that make videos in Europe, because the internet here is
horrible.
It's horrifying. Hours. It took 16 hours for my video to upload.
Remember when I did that little quick video around my village in Germany, and you're like, well, are you gonna upload it? And I'm like, well, I've tried to upload it. It's been hours and hours, and I have to go to a different
It's
site.
like we're living in the Stone Ages over here.
Kinda, yeah.
But, so anyway, I was uploading, da-da-da-da-da. And then we did go somewhere today. Where did we go? Oh,
Le Louvre.
we went to Le Louvre, which is much bigger than just the triangles you always see in videos. It's a
It's
huge
huge.
building or set of buildings.
Gigantic.
It's like a big square, and there's an inner courtyard, and there's statues everywhere.
triangle
and then
with
there's
your-
more coming out, and then there's a triangle here. There's a yes. Listen, so it's hard to do all that walking around. So I was sitting in that outer courtyard area that's right by the pyramids. So I get to do a lot of people watching. Almost every person that came in there wanted to have a picture where they're standing there with their finger like this. Like it's on top of the pyramid behind them. like it was unique. Everybody was doing it. They were all doing it. Every one of them.
We didn't do
Every now and then you see somebody pops up, puts their finger up. Hey, Mildred, get me with my finger. Get me with my finger on the pyramid. Nobody's seen this before. I don't know. Then there was this one couple with I have too much time on my hands watching people. This is not a city to try and get around in if you have mobility issues. Trust me on that one. But
I don't have mobility issues, and I'm exhausted after 2 days of walking around. I'm so tired, and my hips hurt a little.
yeah, I had to come back early and take a nap while they went and did more so anyway, we'll get to that. So while I'm there at Le Louvre, or Louvre, I don't know how you say it. There was a young couple there with toddlers, approximately 2 and 3 years of age, and they wanted to do this thing with the picture over the triangle.
The mom and dad.
Please give me the triangle again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The finger over the triangle. So the mom tells the kids, go stare at that pigeon. This place is packed. It's a huge area. It's packed, and not only that, it's packed with pigeons too. It's packed with people and pigeons. For some reason, the pigeons here don't poop as much as they do in the U.S. It's very odd. Either that, or there's somebody being paid to clean it on an hourly basis.
Yeah, because I think they do poop the same amount.
Yeah,
I never even thought of that.
I know. Well, believe me, being in Philly as many times as we've been, you know what pigeons are like. Mm-hmm. It's like they're too polite to make a mess here or something. So anyway, she tells the kids, go look at that pigeon. And then the two of them move a little closer and they stand on this thing and they're doing the pyramid thing, right? The little girl's staring at the pigeon, and then the little boy starts chasing the pigeon. He's chasing it all over the place. He's running here, he's running there. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know, should I watch them? Should I look away? Am I responsible somehow? Even though there's like 5 million people here. I know I'm exaggerating. It was stressful for me, and I was just observing it, right? So all this is happening. They still haven't taken the first picture yet. And then I think the woman was getting her picture taken done first. She gets down, because there's these little light pedestals and people stand on them. And then the guy gets up and they're still chasing this bird around. I don't know. It's like bedlam. It's like, and I have to say this, okay? The French people here in Paris are very nice. That I've found,
yeah.
Because she said in other parts they're not that much. Oh, in Normandy. Well, I can understand that. I mean, you know.
They were really, really rude.
The people that visit Normandy are usually there because they're remembering a very bad day in history.
Sure. But it's not just that. I mean, the people in Paris are probably nicer because it's a huge tourist place and they don't want to ruin the money.
Well, they're very nice.
Yeah.
It's some of the tourists that, like us, we're probably very rude. I mean, look at us.
We're not rude.
We're not that rude. I mean, people are practically wanting to knock us down in the street.
Food. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it wasn't. I don't think it was personal.
I don't think it's not personal. They're just there's like
what they do.
There's like tourists that like to cut into lines and go under things and go around, and you're like, that's not how it works. No, you're not following the rules. There's lines. This is the way you do it. You go in the line.
We totally covered this. Yes, she's not over it.
I'm not over that. No. Look, if you have any kind of OCD, it'll be too much for you. But the line is here. Anyway, so we went to the Louvre, and then they said, I guess you could pay to go in, but then there was also separate tours inside you had to pay for separately. Plus, some of them you had to have a reservation. You had to have a reservation to see the Mona Lisa, but the Mona Lisa wasn't available to look at today.
It was all reserved out.
Who knows? I don't know why everybody wants to look at Mona Lisa, but go have at it if you want to.
Well, I didn't have that.
I mean, you can see it anywhere. It's like there's pictures of it everywhere.
But it's
I mean,
the point
on
is
the
that
internet.
you see it in person. Like, oh, I saw the Mona Lisa in Paris. I saw the Mona Lisa in Paris.
I will tell you what, though, I have seen Starry Night in person, and that was amazing. Because of the brushstrokes. Now, if you've seen a Van Gogh painting, which is completely different from the Mona Lisa, very thick brush. I don't know why I'm so loud. Very thick paint, very thick brushstrokes. It's very. Can you hear me? What if I get closer? The microphone's here, but I'm going to get closer to the phone.
Oh.
Here, speaking to my mic.
I thought we were getting. How does that help? You said if we get closer to the phone, it works. So
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Anyway, because it's like 3D, like when you're looking at Starry. Anyway, so I saw that at a museum in New York, and I can't remember which one. It might have been the Met.
Museum in New York.
I went to like 4 or 5 museums when we went there because my middle son had to go for an art class. He had to visit. I can't remember, it was 3 or 5 museums and/or galleries. So I was like, let's go to Paris. I'm not Paris. Let's go to New York.
Let's go to Paris and.
But really, I think there's some really nice art exhibits in Philadelphia that he probably would have enjoyed better because he was not fond of the New York experience. But that is a story for another time.
Oh Lord.
So anyway. After that we were like walking back, and then everybody was like,
we tried to go to the shopping area.
Oh yeah, we did try to go to a shopping
area.
And
the shopping area that came up, like that we Google mapped and we got to, it was bedlam. Like everybody, yeah, like
it was like an outdoor, everybody standing there not moving, and it was just mostly souvenir stuff. It wasn't like a real shopping place.
So,
and the souvenirs here, I went over that yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we got any answers to that, no?
No, I haven't looked at the
question.
There's not much to do with the internet here.
Yeah.
You don't walk around seeing people staring at their phones constantly here because what are they going to see?
Yes.
What are they going to see? Nothing.
Well.
Maybe something. Maybe a text. That's it. A text. So anyway.
Well, I went to lunch at the Comedy Cafe or whatever, and you guys went to lunch. And then
we went to a little creperie.
Yeah, creperie.
And my husband had a crepe that had eggs and ham and cheese in it. And I had a crepe that had dark chocolate and raspberries. And what we did was, because I didn't know how sweet it would be, and my husband's diabetic, so I cut mine into a shape that was 2/3 on one side and 1/3 on the other. So, you know what I mean? And he did the same with his, and then we gave each other the 1/3 part. They were both delicious. It was very good. I don't know, how was yours? How was yours? Was yours delicioso?
My lunch?
Yes, was it très bien?
I had quiche legume. So it was, I don't know why they call it.
What legumes did it have in it?
Well, I don't know why they call it that, because
there was no beans in it?
And I don't really think it did have beans in it.
Oh, eggplant is like aubergine or something like that.
They named it quiche legume, and it had eggplant, and it had, okay, I don't remember what other vegetables.
She doesn't know what she ate.
It was good. It was,
Did we say that the other night we had we had croque monsieur et croque madame?
It was yesterday.
Yes. Okay, yes. We did message it. We did.
I had croque madame. Oh, I think we talked about it.
Yeah, because that was the first night.
Yeah.
So we all went to eat. Well, they went in one section and I went to another, and I was really sore, really sore.
She was on her way home and found.
We're coming back to the apartment, to the hotel. it's a huge
apartment.
Huge. No, it's not huge. It looks big on the screen. Everything looks bigger on the screen. Anyway,
Yes.
so we're coming back home and then it starts raining. Pouring, and the droplets are getting on my glasses. So in my mind, I'm thinking, should I take my glasses off and put them on my shirt? And then I was thinking, this is how I lose glasses. So I kept them on my face. Yes, I'm kind of like a child. And then
That's quite interesting. I bought.
I
an
thought it was
umbrella.
important. I thought it was necessary to the
Oh.
story.
Yeah, you went back to your.
We went back
room
here.
and I went shopping.
I went to sleep while Bob was doing puzzles. And then eventually, didn't he go somewhere with you guys? Yeah, they went to
Oh my God.
the Bastille. Please explain your magnificent view of the Bastille.
Okay.
This is a very important place in French
But I just
history.
want to say I got this cute glittery jacket when I went shopping.
It's like silver
glittery.
lame.
Yeah, it's cute.
I know someone who's going to like this and try it on.
Not getting it. I know. So
I'm not going to mention names. It's not me.
we went to the Bastille. We walked. It was about a 20-minute walk, and I don't know why I'm looking at her for confirmation.
I know, I
She
wasn't there. I was sleeping.
It was a 20-minute walk, and I could have. And there were so many cool stores on the way to the. It was awesome. Like I picked out like 5 things I wanted to buy on the way there.
Just mentally in your head.
Well, I wanted this pair of boots that would have matched my jacket perfectly, and then I.
Were they silver?
Yes, they were so cute. They were silver with some. It was almost a darker silver, so it would really go good with because I have these black leggings on. See, black leggings. Okay.
Oh, you never played leg guitar before?
Well,
Okay, go ahead.
Well, it was kind of cramping my leg up like that. That's why I'm like, okay. Too much walking. So, there was also a shop that had vinyls. It had records for sale. And there was a foot massage place on the way. I mean, there was all this stuff. But so that was the most exciting part because the Bastille, the Bastille it's a monument. It's a round monument that is, the bottom part is covered with advertisements. And then it goes.
So I'm guessing the Bastille part is missing.
Well, Travis was reading on the way there. And it was destroyed. It was destroyed when somebody took over. I don't remember the story. Anyway, I have a
Was it
picture
during the French Revolution?
right after. So let me see. I'm gonna show everybody the.
Why was that your
Bastille.
first picture on there?
Well, I took it before dinner. This is the Bastille.
She takes a picture of her face every day. I don't get it.
I don't take it every day. I wanted a picture with my jacket. It's a good picture. Anyway, that was the Bastille. And the most exciting part was the walk. And on the way back, we got these little pastries.
Oh, yeah, they were this size.
I thought they were cinnamon rolls when we were walking
Yeah, they
by,
did look like those little
but they
spin
don't,
cinnamon.
kind of. Yeah. Like they have, I got one with chocolate inside, and I got one with, I don't know, I've only tasted one of them. I think I got one with raspberry, and I got it.
Why do you keep
I
looking
should
at
try
me?
to
Look
eat
here.
I should try to eat them together, and then I'll have chocolate raspberry.
You
They
should.
take a-
What if you smush them together like this?
No, it's too rich for me. Like, I can't even eat. I just took a bite.
Can I tell a story about the pastries?
Sure.
They told me they're going to the Bastille. My husband, my sister, and my brother-in-law. Great, I'll take a nap. I come back, my husband wakes me up and he says, "What pastry do you want?" Mind you, I was fast asleep. He's like, "I have this, this, and this." The only one I could remember that he said was the apple cream or something like that. So I picked the apple one. Then later I go up to her room and she's like, "How was the chocolate thing that Bob gave you?" And I'm like, "What chocolate thing?" So I come back down and I said,
I
"You
thought
had
I
a
got him
chocolate
in
thing?"
trouble, like he hid it from you or something.
No, and he's like, "No, I bought 2 rum raisin, 1 chocolate, and 1 apple because I wanted the apple." This is him, because I wanted the apple one, and I thought you'd want the chocolate one, and then there's a rum raspberry, or there's a rum raisin for, but I don't like rum raisin. He knows I don't like rum raisin. We've had this discussion before. So anyway, I said, why did you offer me the apple one if that's the one you want? I wanted you to have a choice. That's what he said. I said, you just woke me up from a nap. The only thing I remembered you saying was rum raisin and apple. And you know, I do not like rum raisin.
But he bought one
So I
for
picked the
you.
apple one. I picked the
love
apple
men.
one, and it was really good. Well, imagine what he was thinking when I was saying, oh my God, this is delicious. He was probably thinking, but tell me, that's kind of like passive aggressive to be like, well, I picked myself. Don't offer me the darn apple one
Don't
if that's the
offer
one
me
you
the
want.
one that you want for yourself.
Don't wake me up and make me eat a pastry.
Don't try to make me feel bad because you offered to me what you wanted for yourself.
I don't know what anybody wants from me.
He has to know by now that you're out of it when you wake up. He has to know that.
He has to know, but it's part of marriage, you know, these things. People, you know.
People.
You know the person when you marry them. You get what you get.
People are people.
So I guess I should know that I got what I got.
You got what you got.
So anyway, tell them about your shopping experience.
Well, the first area was pretty lame. So we decided to walk back and to do something else. And on the way back, we would see. It was so funny because we'd be on like this side of the street, and the Paris streets are pretty busy. And you have to go to a crosswalk to get across and wait for it to turn green. But every time, so we'd cross over to a side of the street, and then I'd see what I like. I'd see a store I want to go in on the other side. So this is what happened.
Yeah, that's not annoying to go walking around with. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Well, it was fine. I didn't get any complaints. But that's just how it was. Like, we don't know what's where. And so every time I'd be on this side, oh, look at that store. So we went in this one store where I got this jacket. And then originally I had a really cute, it was kind of like, I think it was a fake suede.
Faux suede.
Yeah, faux suede.
Faux
Faux suede. And it was like a shorter jacket. And it had the cutest studs on it, silver studs. And so I had a whole outfit put together with these black leggings and the jacket. And it was a leopard print top. And I would go in and try it on. And that jacket was so heavy. It was heavy and it was so hot. Like, I couldn't get it, so I had to change
I'm sorry.
Outfit.
Tell me more about the outfit. I didn't mean to
go
interrupt
ahead.
you.
So that was that.
You can tell who the Parisians are here because they're all wearing heavy coats and it's not that cold out.
It's not cold. It's been like
I went out today
60s,
wearing this.
Young 70s.
I didn't have a sweater on earlier. I just had this on. They're wearing the coats that are like the pea coats, the ones that are
really
made of
hot.
wool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a really thin like jacket thing. Oh, this is my shoulder.
And some of them got scarves. They got scarves just wrapped around them. They're freezing.
Yeah.
They're freezing their Parisian butts off.
But the humidity's high. Like the high today was supposed to get to 70. I think it only got to 67 or 68. But
it doesn't feel that different from Pennsylvania, though.
The humidity was very high, so it was pretty warm. It was a pretty warm day. So yeah, I don't. So that was.
So you went shopping, and then what happened?
Went shopping, came back to the hotel, and I started. Oh, I had bought her a bag. She was looking for a shopping bag.
Oh yeah, let me grab that.
Yeah, go grab.
Hold on.
I'll get it.
It's hanging from that chair back there.
So,
look, you can see her move to the background of our image.
There's so much room in here.
Oh, it's hanging. Look, it's hanging, but it might be under my sweater.
I'm acting like there's so many places to look. I don't know if I'll be able to find her.
It's not like there's a dresser or anything. There's one closet. Okay, let's see. Look at this. Oh, this. You know what this says? I went to Paris and you didn't. It doesn't say that. I just keep telling people that.
So she wanted one for €2 or €3, and I found that for €3. It was on special, so I grabbed it for her, and I came up and woke her up.
Because everything I've seen said that, like in Europe, you have to bring your own shopping bags places because they don't provide shopping bags.
Which they
so I
do
thought
here.
There'd be ones for €1 or €2, but most of them were like 10, 15 euros. So she got me this, and look at that. It's got it's embroidered. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that embroidery. Let me get real close.
You're so weird. It is.
And it came with this fancy
came
little
with the Eiffel Tower.
Did it come with it, or you had to buy that separately?
No, it came with it.
It came with that. And let me tell you, every itinerant salesman is trying to sell
Yes.
That's what they call them, itinerant. Don't buy souvenirs from the itinerant salesman.
Yes.
That's what we've been told.
So, yeah, and then I woke you up, and Bob was like, so I could tell he was cabin fevered out, because he's like, what are you guys doing now? And I said, we're going to go to,
Oh, you mean he wanted to get out of the room?
Yeah, he wanted.
Was I snoring too much?
I don't
Or
know.
snozzing?
I think he was just bored. I mean, this room has a lot to offer, but
Sorry, we gotta stop saying that.
well, European hotels are famous for their lack of size.
I don't want to put down.
It's just
European
normal. No,
hotels.
it's a normal thing. It's standard. Anyway,
This comes standard. Nothing. No extra. You don't have to pay extra for it.
you don't pay extra. So yeah, so we went to the Bastille, and then
Bastille Day. And then what? Oh, wait, all the other stuff we said. And you bought your outfit?
yeah, no, that was earlier. And then we came back and went to dinner. I was.
Oh, yeah, we went to...
lead.
Oh, yes. So we met up with one of Bob's coworkers and his wife, and then the two friends that they're traveling with. They're all very nice.
Yes.
It was their first time meeting them. I already knew. I didn't want to say their names because I don't like to say people's names unless I have their permission.
No names.
But anyway, it is the it is the ones that when I told my sister in the beginning that Bob wanted to meet up with his friend in Paris, and she's like, "Oh yeah, when's the last time he saw him?" I'm like, "Well, they're at work right now." They sit across from each other, I think. So he's seeing him right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
So yeah, no. You know, it's great. Go halfway across the world and see people you already know.
yes.
No, but it was nice. I mean, we had a lot of
people.
interesting conversations.
No commercial.
And one of the guys with them, he speaks like 3 languages, and he knew more French than I do, which is, I mean, it's not difficult, but I know more than the rest of my traveling company combined.
But he was a good translator on the menu, because when we ate dinner, the menu was not in English. Like most menus in Paris they have both. They have English and French. So.
And some of them, they have like a bunch of languages. They'll you just keep filing through, and it'll have a different flag at the top.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that usually cost more to eat at.
Yeah, because they had to make all those.
Because they're like, look, we had to have somebody translate this into Korean, so
Hangul,
whatever. So you have
Deutsch,
to pay extra.
Espanol, everything.
Let me show you something. So the Cokes over here in Europe, you know how in the U.S. they have people's names on them. Right now they have different countries on the Coke bottles.
Yes.
At first I thought, because the one said Puerto Rico, which I know is not a country, and I thought, does that mean it was made in Puerto Rico?
Oh.
And then I realized I saw all the other ones, and they all had different names on them. And I was like, oh, it's like maybe they're all tropical areas. I didn't think of that.
It has all the countries.
Oh, it has all the countries. Not just ones you'd never heard of, like this one.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard of this.
I think that's
Sardine.
I think that's in French, probably.
Oh, so it might be something I've heard of in English.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just guessing because we're in France.
We are in France.
Even though most of the words on there.
Everything is in euros here, though. They don't have francs.
Oh, no, it's all in French. Except the word Coke or Coca-Cola and original taste. Everything else is in French.
Oh, well, look, we're not saying anything interesting. Oh, so for dinner, I had a club sandwich.
With, like, real hard-boiled eggs cut up
in it. It had eggs cut up in it.
I was jealous.
It had... Did it have turkey or chicken in it? It didn't have bacon.
Chicken. It had chicken.
But it had lettuce and tomato. It comes with a huge salad. Everything comes with salad and french fries here.
Yes, both.
Salad and french fries. Salad and french fries.
It's kind of...
They balance each other out.
Kind of.
Because you're going to want to eat the fries because they taste like they were hand cut and hand
if you eat
fried
the salad, you feel like,
you have
feel like you
earned those
deserve it.
fries.
Yeah, you deserve your
And I had a
fries.
cappuccino afterwards, and you had for dinner.
I had a cheeseburger tonight. That's
Oh, yeah.
so exciting.
She's like, cheeseburger. Well, she was looking at a couple different things, and I was like, remember you said you didn't want to eat that when we
Yeah.
talked about it the other day. That was
And then there was stuff
That was foie
I
gras.
definitely didn't want to eat, so I just went with the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And then I had my dessert was crepes, with just a little bit of sugar added.
sucre.
It was really good.
It was a nice little restaurant. It wasn't that far
Cafe.
from the
Yeah, it was.
cafe. It was a restaurant.
It
And it was right by the hotel. It was maybe a half a block away
Yeah, we had to walk like
from our lovely
25 steps
from our lovely hotel.
from our beautiful
Beautiful.
non-elevator working.
Well, the elevator worked on our way, but when we left, the elevator wasn't
God,
working.
yes,
but when we
I
came
was
back,
so
it
worried
is
about
working.
walking up to the 5th floor. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to walk.
Because okay, you're thinking, oh, the 5th floor. Oh, this is easy. The staircase is, first of all, you can't have one person coming down the staircase and one person going up
No.
because the staircase is, it's like this.
It's like
okay,
that. It is.
and you're going around in a square each time you come up.
Yeah, and each floor is 2 sets of steps, right?
Yeah, there's 2 flights of steps to each floor.
And then you're starting off
You
at
feel
floor
like
0, so
you're-
you're going up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
they don't
yeah.
start at 1
No,
in
not
Europe.
1.
They start at 0. And sometimes they go up and sometimes they go down because there's like 2 basements here, or is there 3? I don't even remember.
I think there's 3 altogether. Or there's 2, or I don't know.
I don't know. You get in the elevator and there's all kinds of numbers
It's
happening.
like U-1, U-2, and then you have 0, 1.
Somebody
2.
from America had to ask me which floor was basement 1. And I'm like, oh, it's this one, -1. Oh, and when the elevator was working, the elevator's like a 2-person elevator, straight back.
Yes.
But
2
I
people.
told your husband, I've been in more rickety elevators in Philadelphia.
Oh, great.
I have. I've been in some scary elevators in Philadelphia.
That elevator's kind of scary.
It's I mean, you can tell that it's nice and sturdy, but it's really small and it's weird. It opens in 2 parts. And
Like if you're getting off before the other person and you're in the back, then both people have to get out, and we've been having to do that a lot. Like,
oh, have you?
yes, both people.
I haven't been on with anybody that.
Well, I
wasn't-
was on with Bob and Travis earlier, and I was
What?
yes,
The 3 of you fit in it?
yes, I was squashed between them. I was like a.
Wait a
Sam.
minute. Should I be jealous?
Well, I
Was there something untoward happening?
nothing untoward.
You don't
was
seem.
happening.
You don't understand how small this elevator is.
Yes, we were quite intimate.
If somebody, everything was touching if they were all 3 in the elevator together.
I don't think everyone needs to hear that, but
But
kind
it's
of
true.
Yeah,
It's true. There's no way it wouldn't be true because when Bob and I get in the elevator, he gets pinched by the little doors closing
Yeah, and
on
Travis
him.
is like, trying to say, we should do a dance. I said, knock it out. Oh my
We should
God.
do a dance.
Man, I don't understand.